I'm just recording. So what I'm trying to do, I'm going to show you the that program and what are the steps. I'll only explain, but I'll not give you the solution. You people try by yourself, and after this session, we can also discuss in the next Tuesday about the whole solution. I'll provide it to you after you tried more. And I know there are many problems inside a single program. So the program says it's repeatedly input English text lines until an empty line. So the first problem is you have to input a line of text and it is up to like when the line is blank. Okay, you get my point? So in the main function, you have to put the text and get line is the method you are taking the text. If the line is a blank string, if the line is a blank array, then you return only. Else, what we have to do, we have to actually count the vowels of the palindromes. So the method will be count vowels of the palindromes. So you can name any name. I put it like count vowels of palindromes. In between, it told like input line, whatever the line you are taking, you can only check palindrome once you are actually after reading the lines, you have to actually convert them into the lowercase. So that is another problem. So first of all, you have to read the lines, then you have to actually lower the string. So first method in the main method, I have done the get line one. In the next method, I created a function or not method function, lower function, and I'm taking a string and converting into a string, lowercase. So Arindam, you are having this problem, I know. Like each and every character you have to iterate and convert them into. So yeah, it's a array functionality. You can check. Then there is a function called as return the index of the first occurrence of the list. So you have to find the first occurrence. Then you have to actually, if it is a palindrome or not. This is the logic for a palindrome. And then you have to actually count the palindromes, uh, how much vowels there in the palindrome. So there are few methods or few functions you have to use. As I have already told, there are certain utility methods for the array, the head one, the tail one, the reverse one. You can actually use the reverse one of Haskell. Here, I am not using the usual ones. I am writing down the programs by myself to actually show you off like how the tail method in Haskell is written, how the head method in Haskell is written. So head dash is my head method here. That is what we did, but you are allowed to use, not in this program, but you are allowed to use the head and tail method, the reverse head or tail function or reverse function of uh, Haskell itself. So very carefully, I'm putting it very carefully. This is the hint for you people. Where should I put it? I guess in the Discord itself. Just give me a minute. So this is basically going to give you the hints, like what we are actually going to do and what you are actually going to explain. If you want, I can also give you the other functions which you can use for your uses. Apart from the main function, you can use a lower function. You can use the index function. Sorry, I have to mention like what lower function is doing. So the lower function is doing this. It is converting the string into the lower case. Then the index function. So what the index function is doing, it is actually giving the first occurrence of the fine. Then count vowels. So these are the main functions what you have to write down. Then there are certain utility functions which are there, okay? And you have to like head, tail, add vowels.
Andro, not able to hear you.
हेलो,
हाँ
सुना दे रहा है ना?
हाँ अभी दे रहा है.
हाँ, वो एक्चुअली पता नहीं कुछ स्टॉप सा हो गया था मेरा सिस्टम. Anyway, so I'm talking about like you can mention few of the utility functions. Utility functions are there in for the list. There in Haskell, head, tail, and adding reverse. So these things you can do, but I have written my own. So and the whole logic is actually there for checking if it is a palindrome or not. So even if I'm giving you that what we have written for your hints. So it's head. Then it's tail. So you can use the head and tail. Not no need to actually write down these functions if you want, or if you can write down also. This is up to you. Um, so this is basically add vowels, number of vowels into the palindrome. We'll calculate and add it. Then is there each palindrome, if it is a palindrome or not. So it's basically uh, Arindam is having the question like how to loop it and there. So there is basically a function available in Haskell that is called as reverse.
Yes, that's I have used. That's I have used. But problem is that for iterating a list, there is no such method, right? You told in before.
There is no such method, but you have to use the recursion for that.
Recursion. Okay. Okay.
See, like here I have used the recursion, reverse dash. I'm using reverse dash. I'm not using the reverse one, the usual one in Haskell, and I'm using the recursion here. Just see, it
Can
is
I,
taking
without using this, can I use any filter method? Means I'm thinking like that. This.
just see this line, Arindam.
Okay.
Just see this line. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. It is taking the first character and the rest one. So what it is doing, it is reversing it, and it is taking the first character out into an array and adding it after the reverse t. Again, reverse t is a recursion and it will do the same.
Okay. Yes.
So it's easy. Just it's a mindset that we are usually used to the loop, but it's a mindset that we can use this. It's very easy and very powerful. Just with a single line of code you can actually reversing this without having this indexes of loop and all. Just see, just try, but I'm telling like you can use the reverse of Haskell, but this is why actually I have written this methods by myself.
Mm.
Okay, and the last one is basically counting. So I'm giving you all the hints. um, add vowels पूर्व कौन it's reverse. Devasis, you are getting me? Huh?
Yes, yes.
Tushar, now you can do it for me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
So this is basically I'm giving you like the hints. You have it with yourself and try to go for each and every function. Even if I'll encourage you to have your own version of head and tail and reverse methods, like we have did, and that's how actually we can learn a lot. We can always use the Haskell library implementations, but yeah, it's better to go for yours for building up your logic and use to the Haskell notions what they are using. Uh, um, there are lots of work and lots of programs already. Probably I'll ask everybody to go through those, and you will find many of the things what we are actually doing or what we are actually trying to do in projects. So remember, like to you people, I'm going to give you one heads up that already from the sponsors there is an idea which will work as a live project in future. So already the idea is has been given to us or provided to us. Uh, the idea we have to actually uh, build up, and we have to actually develop a project or develop a product for that in the live project challenges. And as you know, like in the very beginning, Udesha told like we are going to select 10 people who will be actually rewarded depending upon their performance on the live project. rewarded. You people know the reward, like it will be around giving 1 lakh of rupees each for 10 people. So that's what that is not the only thing. Like we are also discussing with many of our community members, our clients, to actually have some projects with us. That's how you people also can be rolled out after this complete program. So uh, be be bit more enthusiastic, energetic, and serious on this. That's how we could able to actually achieve a lot. And there are lots of opportunities in this area. And you can imagine like what is the real price for waiting for us in Cardano area. A less number of developers, highly demandable field, and new technology, cutting edge technology, or deep tech area. This is so there are lots of things going to come. And even if this time we as a group are ideating almost 10 proposals to IOHK, so might be we are going to win some from there. So this is for you people, and when you people actually learn, you people are actually going to work with us. We are planning in that regard. You people are going to work with us as a community, or as a company, or as a group in the future. So that's why I'm encouraging, and I want you people to actually do better, the developers to do better, and learn the things very fast. In the next class, I'm giving you heads up. I have we have put a theory, you can say word doc, and this is on basically uh, one of or a few of the important uh, techniques, or uh, functionalities, or you can say topics in Haskell. So one is the functor, second one is the applicative, third one is the monoids and monads. So these four things we have to actually learn, and we have to actually master before we are ready for doing Pluto's programming. So what we read till now is basically the basic skills, and working with lists, recursions, few of the functions which are actually inbuilt functions which are actually there in the Haskell. And I can say, I can give you the guarantee, even if you are going to try for 1 year, you couldn't. I don't know whether you are a genius or not, but it's very difficult to master every piece, tit and bit of every piece of Haskell for us. So Haskell is huge. Haskell is like an ocean, and we cannot learn everything, or we cannot define everything. It's bit different. That's the reason. Everything accordingly. But yeah, with the basic knowledge, you can actually jump up to the functors, the monads, or the monoids. These are very people are saying like when I took the first class on Haskell, uh, monads are ghosts. So the expression was like that. So monads are ghosts. matlab, mm, it's like very uh, tricky, you can say, like to understand those things, these are tricky. So what I did, or what we did as a group, we try to give you some theory before starting those classes. I'll take one class per functor, one uh, practical, or one Tuesday session for functor, one theory session for functor, one for the one for the monoids applicatives, and one for the monads. So three sessions, 3 + 3, 6 sessions will be there for you people. And I'm asking you people that these are very important sessions. These are going to be very useful when you are actually working with Plutos. Apart from that, you should also see those things I guess Debasis missed it last time. Uh, this pragmas. So if we are going, there is a this pragma documents. So this is also very important. Devasis, I am encouraging you to actually look into that and look into the videos, what are there, and go for the programs. So those are also very important. Many cases we are actually using the pragmas in future. We are going to use these things in future a lot. We can
Sure, sure.
relate, yeah, we can relate this modules and kind of thing into the packages in other languages, or modules are there also in different languages. You can compare, but these pragmas are some runtime instructions to the compiler. So these are very important when we are actually going to use. And in that session also I told like this inline pragma is very much used, and it's very important um, for you people to understand, like inline and inlineable pragmas. So in many cases, what you are doing, you are writing down a whole function, but that function is actually going to run as a inline function. So these pragmas are actually describing that, or making those programs inlineable. So this is very interesting, and if you will not get into the essence of these things, then you will actually face a problem to understand in Plutus. But yeah, if we could able to understand Haskell, yesterday I had a talk with Uday sir on this. That we initially thought of like completing this whole session in the 1.5 month, 8 and 8 sessions, but we actually decided against it because we understand, or some people from us give us, like Prasanna sir and Viswajit, they give us feedback. You know, if you want to really go for Plutus, then it's better to go for Haskell in a more elaborate way, rather than like leaving it to the people. Initially I thought I'll not go for any theories, I'll only give you homework, and I'll only give you like uh, some programs. You will put it, you will see it in your VS Code, and you will run your programs, and it will give us the result. But not that, because we lately understood like this is going to be very much important if you people really want to do Bluetooth programming or Marlow programming. Then Haskell is must, and Haskell, better Bluetooth programming, better Cardano environment, like understanding. Yes, in between I will encourage you people to go through some of the uh, Plutus, sorry, Cardano uh, basics. So if you can go for our community and this upskilling program.
Anand not able to.
Now it's audible.
Yes, 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 yes.
Well, I
Yes.
don't know, like probably this system is hanging. Yeah. So what I'm saying, like there are certain things written inside how what is Cardano, and why the Cardano is there in our upskilling program. Most important thing is the useful links. So where you will actually find lots of links. I don't know if somebody is actually updating it or not. If not, I'll update it today itself, and there you will find the links what is required. And my basic thing is like you should know, no, this is not updated. I'll provide some links for the Cardano area. So basically, what is Cardano and how is Cardano going to do, and what are the basic ideas behind Cardano and why we are actually going for Cardano? It's not because of me. You can Google it around by yourself, but we'll provide the links. I'll ask anybody or I'll do it myself to update these links for you. So tomorrow you can also go through that. And before coming to the next session, uh, we should have a basic understanding like uh, what is Cardano and why Cardano. Though I talk a lot in the first session, but yes, it should be by you and by reading into the documents, into the wikis, into the docs provided by IOHK and community Cardano community. We'll learn a lot. So that is a basic request. I'll update it today by myself, and you will find it by tomorrow. Uh, any other questions you people are having from your end?
No, no, nothing from my end today.
Sohan sir?
No, sir. I will try all the programs. Then I will ask, sir.
Yeah. Rajiv?
Hello.
Yeah, Rajiv sir.
Uh, yes, so then our duration is going to increase for 1 or 2 much months more.
No, 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 no. What we did, like we are thinking about uh, doing more Plutus or Marlow programming rather than doing more Haskell. But if you will, we lately understand if we will actually make you understand of Haskell, then Plutus will be more easy.
Yes, because
So
the syntax is different from the other languages which you are practicing.
yeah, yeah,
So it is taking a little bit more time
yeah, yeah. And
because
that's why actually we adjusted
for
ourselves from Haskell or for Haskell a bit more. So 2 weeks more,
okay.
and giving you the time to actually practice. It's not about our sessions. It's about like how much you are practicing or how much you are actually.
There are certain things. There are certain things which, for example, I want to tell something. I was working on a function like to find the greatest amount two numbers, that is max function.
Mhm.
Writing the function like max space a space b is working, and also if I do modification, I can write a max b. This is also
Yes, that is the power. Yes, that is the power, real power of Haskell.
yes. So
Yeah.
there are a lot of things to
Yeah, that's what I'm
search in
saying,
this.
Rajiv. Like it's very difficult to measure a skill because when I read Java before mm 20 years, now I even if I could say like I worked a lot in Java and Java is huge, but if when I'm comparing it to Haskell, concept wise it is very small. Uh, but
Hmm,
yes, the power of Haskell is like huge. It's
use.
yeah, huge. Like the way you are writing program in Java, if it is taking why we came from C++ to Java, because the less number of code, that is the one of the biggest advantage of Java at that point of time because of the OOPS concept, pure object oriented programming. But yeah, it's a pure functional programming. This Haskell is. And
Yes.
what is the advantage? We are actually reducing the codes less than Java,
Hmm.
and the reusability is very high. The only thing is we have to actually understand the symbols, understand the syntaxes, understand the uses.
Hmm. Because a little modification in the program converts a function to an operator. It is converting a function to an operator. So it's very interesting. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Is it audible now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So that is actually the power of Haskell. Like we are going to write less number of code. Yeah, we are
Yeah,
feeling
that.
bad. We are feeling bad like when we are not seeing any loops, or we are not seeing our usual code, but it is different and it is less and it is very reusable
Yeah.
and the modularity is very high.
Yes,
Anyway,
yes.
we'll definitely love to get these feedbacks, and these are all recorded, and probably all other people who are coming to this community or checking this community, they will also like this kind of comment. So we are putting everything there inside our community as videos, and these comments, Rajiv, I am giving you guarantee that these will be actually or really appreciated. And I know few people, few of you people are better people. You are professors, you are researching on those things, you are researching on labs, and few people like Arindam Debasis, they are into industry or development industry for last 10-15 years, and they are actually going to, or you people are actually going to contribute a lot to us, and I really appreciate this kind of feedback. Thank you, Rajiv.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I guess uh, enough for today. I don't have anything more for you people. Better you people start reading those documents, what we are actually going to do. Next session we'll have on functor. And this is that is going to be one of the most important topic we are going to have. And we'll have some hands-on exercises there. Even if I'll try to give you homework for that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, okay.
this is weekdays. I don't want to spoil your night. Prepare for your next day. Have a nice evening and have a good night to all of you.
Good night.
Good night, Ananda.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.